for this occasion, I request the director to speak a few words about Dr. Shashi Kumar. Dr. Shashi Kumar, Mrs. Shashi Kumar, Registrar, and my dear colleagues here. It is a very difficult task for me to stand here and bid farewell to our colleague who has worked with us for the last 20 years. In fact, this week seems to be a week of all farewells. Today we are having a farewell for Dr. Shashi Kumar. Tomorrow we have to replay this for Dr. Madhavan Nair, our earlier chairman, and so on. Today when I came to know we are having this farewell, I thought let me go through his biodata. I was really amazed to see his qualifications. He's academically really a very accomplished person, I should say. He's got his PhD and a good mathematician. He's done his law, MBA, varied areas he has got, and he's done very well. And also I should say that to ADRIN personally, he's been a good asset where he has contributed in the area of photogrammetry, training, and also in production activities he was involved. Later on, based on all this experience, he was called to ARC at Delhi. Last 2 years he worked there as a deputy director, military analyst. In fact, I did persuade him to stay back and continue to work with us here. But I think he has better plans for himself. What impressed me most today was, he met me in the morning and handed over 2 books to me. That is Life Made Simple and Life of Love. That is the title of the 2 books. I managed to just glance through the books. I didn't know he was so talented and he writes books too. It is really wonderful. I think people should have an opportunity to go through these books. And on behalf of all of us here, I would really like to wish Shashi Kumar a very bright future ahead, whatever endeavors he undertakes. I really don't know what his future plans are, but wherever he goes, whatever he does, I wish him all success and all the best for him. Thank you so much.
I have got a very little opportunity to talk to Shashi Kumar and interact with him. But when I have gone through his biodata and areas of interest, I was really astonished to know that he got interest and he has done a lot from remote sensing to psychology, management, public administration, and many more fields. As we used to tell in some of the occasions, he is a complete man with full areas of interest of what are there in the dictionary. And I came to know through my colleagues that he has contributed to a great extent for preparation of a report which was submitted to Chairman ISRO, and he worked with earlier registrar Sri M.P.R. Panikkar regarding human resource management in ISRO. While I was working in some of the ISRO centers, I got that the questionnaire also, we all filled up and gave it. It might have definitely helped ISRO headquarters and the TOS to build up human resource management. Because of such kind of reports only, today a number of activities are being taken by headquarters while training people, while conducting induction courses, etc. Since he is going on in his voluntary basis, it is premature that we could not avail his services completely in ADRIN. He was deputed for a shorter duration as the director Cochin University, and for another term to ARC as deputy director. On my behalf, on the behalf of all of you, I wish him good luck and good health wherever he is there.
Respected Director, Registrar, Dr. Shashi Kumar and Mrs. Shashi Kumar. I have have association with Dr. Sash Kumar for the last 20 years since the time he joined ADRIN. He is very systematic in his work and very well organized. That is how he could actually make a lot of change in the photo lab and the production. He is a kind of founder, head of the production. As also mentioned by Mr. Pawan Kumar, he has actually thought about a number of products which will be useful to the user organizations. In fact, I came to know many people who have got benefited by some kind of coaching, whatever he used to give to the employees of other units like NRSA. Some people have actually taken some coaching or guidance for attending some competitive exams and things like that. That way he was actually helping many other people also in all possible ways, whatever he could do. In fact, the production activity began with Shesh Kumar. He has handled all the activities single-handedly. The people used to come from years in batches. The training of 2 or 3 weeks duration, he used to conduct entirely on his own. That way, we have to learn a lot from him on how things can be organized. On this occasion of voluntary retirement, I wish him all success in future.
First person director, Mr. Shashi and Radha. Everybody has told many things about Shashi. What I want to highlight is there are 2 more things which he was very good at training. He conducted a lot of training programs which are what we call inter-offices between ADRIN and ARC or whatever, and the user on the packages that were developed here, and also to instill what we call remote sensing fundamentals into many people who are not exposed to that kind of entities in the beginning of the programs that we had done. I found him a very good orator. He is also an extremely good planner, and he is also a taskmaster. That we could see when he had taken up the photo lab, and also what we call the products required to be made as what we call the production center at ADRIN. He could almost what we call get everybody, all the ARC people into control, and see that the products are made routinely and also steadily. For delivery to ARC, and whatever he has planned, he has delivered. That we all actually take into account that he's a very good planner, and whatever he promises, he delivers. He may be not be talking much to people, or you may be feeling that he is not really what we call a chit-chat kind of person, but essentially what he has, a lot of internal process is happening in the brain, which is not exposed to the IO ports. We also see from the remote sensing perspective that when he joined, one thing that has not changed with him is the black bird bed that he has had. Now only thing is that pixel value has become 255. 0 to 255 has changed. But he has been maintaining the same trim and this from the beginning to this 20 years. That is the what we call. Sometimes if you look at it one angle, we may look at midland, but I don't think. Anyway, I wish him all the best. Excellent giver. And many things are up his sleeve, which he will not reveal now, but he will be telling you later. Thank you.
Good evening to all of you. Respected Director, Mr. Dr. Shashi Kumar and Mrs. Shashi Kumar. In fact, when I joined ADRIN, soon after 2 days, I think he and the people joined. And as Bhavani Kumar told, we were sent to SAT, and we shared the same house with Padmanabh and Shashi. In fact, Padmanabh used to cook food and we used to enjoy. I think Shashi cooked once a week.
feeling well that I didn't eat. He got a half scoop, that's what you didn't eat. And in fact, he takes decisions very fast, He showed me an apartment to book a house, and he himself was I did not. And he now staying there. And he had possessed 3 cars. Isn't that very quick action? He thinks and he does. That's all. And in fact, it has helped him a lot in his career. And I remember he only argued with previous director Greg to establish this production section, and he streamlined the activities, he planned everything, and as was told, generated a lot of products for the users. It was very useful. And I still remember that my first boy, when he was born, I think he would not have survived unless Sasiya Radha would have helped him. In fact, my boy had gone blue already, but now he's doing well. I think I wish him success in his future endeavor. Thank you.
Deputy Director, Dr. Kumar and Mr. Kumar. And some kind of an induction I'm here. So many colleagues of mine and who had long association with Dr. Kumar have spoken. It's natural for me to speak few words about Mr. Kumar. Of course, I joined ADRIN in the year 1990, a few months later than Mr. Bhavani Kumar and others. And if Bhavani Kumar explained his association with Mr. Kumar at SAC Ahmedabad, maybe I'll be recalling my association with Mr. Kumar at Rolta in Bombay. We spent nearly 1 full month there at Rolta and working with Rolta systems. It's a pleasure to have him as a friend, because he doesn't hesitate to ask a question, and wherever he sees some disorder, probably he doesn't hesitate to bring in order. Say whether it is a simple software verification, or it can be doing something in the library, it can be doing something in the need aspect committee, whatever it is. Say wherever he sees there is a place to need bring in some change, he doesn't hesitate to set in that order. This is what I like particularly with him. And he's a man with good frankness, and he doesn't hesitate to give an advice. Wherever he is, whether it is at ARC or whether it is in ADRIN or wherever he is, he comes often to tell some suggestions about the software they are using, giving some feedback. Sometimes it may be helping directly to you, sometimes it may be remotely helping you, but he doesn't hesitate to give a suggestion. When you approach him also, he is very open to receive these suggestions. That way, as a friend, I really gained a lot from him. And with these few words, I wish these people grand success and whatever they do in their life, let God shower His blessings. Thank you.
Good evening to all of you. Respected Director, Registrar and Dr. Shashi Kumar and Dr. Rasadevi. I will mention some few occasions with Shashi Kumar. Actually, when we joined, that is in '89, there was no IATP program. So those who have joined, we were sent to SAC and NRHA type of thing. So myself, Shashi Kumar, one Padmanabham, and Bhadra, Devi were all sent to SAC. It was a small IATP type of thing. Myself, Shashi Kumar, Patra and Padmanabham, we stayed in the same house. Shashi Kumar joined 1 month before me. So I didn't see him here. Even though we were colleagues here, I didn't see him here. I saw him first time at SAC. So as soon as I entered the house, that is C14 or C24, that is the quarter beside the SAC compound, he asked me, what is your educational qualification? Then I asked why he is asking me. Then after extracting information from me, then he told, he's doing doctorate, is almost complete, he has submitted the PhD. Later on we were happily living, because when Padmanabham used to be there, he used to make almost every day upma. So we used to take the breakfast, and the night and daytime we used to take him the canteen. So we spent lovely 3-4 months. Afterwards I came back. Then later I have seen Shashi Kumar working in different departments in my ADRIN itself, from production or photo lab or ATD, such type of things. What I have seen in, either in the technical thing or non-technical thing also, he worked in many committees, either recreation club or canteen or such type of things. It happened to me like I joined after the next month to him. After he served in the recreation club, I used to be there as the secretary of the recreation club like that. What I have seen in canteen especially, at that time our C.K. Kutty was our administrative officer. See, secretary, he is a secretary, then but secretary doesn't know who is on leave, who is not on leave. But the quality he has to see. Then he makes sure that that information comes to him, who is on leave, who is not on leave. Like that in production also I have seen so many, production actually has come up to its name, lived up to its name after he has taken over production. At that time we used to print IRS 1A, 1B and 1C, 1C scenes for ARS, so many number of things. So he used to maintain a proper catalogs. At that time he got the idea of putting them together and making a mosaic for entire Pakistan area. Actually which we are doing for, or we have done for Chhattisgarh now. He had a plan to make a mosaic and see all 50,000 scale sheets how they look like if we make a mosaic type of thing. So like that I have seen him wherever he worked or whichever responsibility he has taken up, he has put it straight that this is the procedure that is to be made like that. And another thing, actually I remember my colleague George, he also left. Okay, not warranted retirement, he resigned and left. When we asked him, we never thought that he will resign. Then he made a simple statement that I never told you that I will stay at ADRIN. But Shashi Kumar made it clear before leaving ADRIN that he is having separate plans. We have seen his diversified qualifications. And personally I know him, he is having many types of interests. So maybe staying in ISRO and being binded by ISRO's rules and guidelines and the work demands, he cannot fulfill the other ambitions that he is having. That's why I think he is leaving the organization. As a friend and colleague from last 20 years, I wish him all the best and success in the life.
Good evening, respected director, respected group director, DrTPS, my association started with Dr. Shashi Kumar in 1995, way back in 1995. Though I was in library in those days, in bibliographic ocean. Now he is instrumental in dragging me from there and to put into this. He has created one small library, that map image library in those days it was called. And then he was instrumental in organizing that. I used to help him. And then he is the one, he has infused all this cartographic and then image related knowledge to me. And then it was converted to TAPS, as many people have said. And that our journey started with like this. IRS 1A, 1B we started with, and then from there to IRS P6, and then Part1, early days of Part1. In IRS 1A, 1B we started, we have done complete Sri Lanka. Isn't it such? Sri Lanka, we have done Sri Lanka for ARC in a record time of 3 months, I think. And then afterwards we have started to take 1C, 1D, and then 1C, 1D we have generated almost 6 to 7 years. First time we have shifted from 1:50,000 to 1:55,000 days. That was the thing. And then we were not having any mosaicing software, so we used to mosaic manually with the help of Swami. And then printing was also very problematic. And then another thing is, he has streamlined the task production activity, and then because of that streamlining that we could generate around 6,000 products. At the same time, this photo lab in its tenure, it has become very active, and then at least 40 to 50 prints used to take with a great difficulty with our Markandeya, Malaysian, and then as well said by our previous speaker. And then nothing the fellow was there, wasn't there. So this is what, and then he has a gift of the graph, like that immediately, as Father said, immediate actions he will take. If any meeting happens, that immediately, within 5 minutes, there will be a paper, a 2 pages, 3 pages paper, not in single pages in a small notes and not. 3 pages paper will be there, everything will be clear in that, and then little bit corrections after that he will do, and then he will just present immediately, same day it will be happening. Like that, and actions he will take immediately, there won't be any delay. If he thinks that's right, he will take it up and then he will pursue it so vigorously, and then it should be executed like that. Like that he has established the DAS, and then we all know that how this, and then he has envisaged what we are doing now today. He has envisaged long back in 15 years ago, that mosaicing or creating a database library, GCP library, whatever it may be, all these things. This is what, another thing is that as everybody will be drifted by their destiny or fate or whatever. But Dr. Shashi Kumar is kept his on the table long back. The day he is going to retire. I think he is late by month, I think. He's late by 1 month. So he used to tell me and Swami and other colleagues, like this day I am going to retire from my trade and then I have a lot of things to do. This is not the momentary decision he is taking. He has long planned that. Likewise, he has crafted his destiny or fate like that. And then he has pursued it vigorously, and then he has varied interest. He has, many previous speakers have told that he has varied interest in the lot degrees, and then I don't know what he is doing, what he is pursuing. I don't know that. But this is what is this greatness of this Dr. Shashi Kumar. And then I am happy that he is working. I am association of 10 years, almost up to 2005, 95 onwards to 2005. That is the early days of Tatun in the annals of our orbit, this remote sensing orbit. And then on behalf of my ADC colleagues like Swami, Vivek Krishna, Markandeya, and then C. Raghu, and then other ADRIN ADC colleagues, I wish him all his success. May God Almighty shower all his positive energy to Dr. Shashi Kumar with his viewers.